What's up everyone, Sean Finnegan here, and today I'm showing you the Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void Collector's Edition. Starcraft 2 is right around the corner, and as IGN's, well, one of IGN's resident Blizzard hardcore fans, I'm gonna dive in and show you what's in there. So, first off, I've already pre-removed the plastic, so I don't have any trouble with that, but you can see it comes in this really nice, like, hard case. Pretty cool. I have the Diablo 3 Collector's Edition for Reaper of Souls, and it comes in a much similar package. Packaging is really awesome. First things first, if we want to get a little bit closer up here, we have the game DVD for Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Pretty cool that it comes with an actual DVD in a case and not a code, because most of the time, I guess now things are digital, so that is pretty cool. Next up, we have the official Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void soundtrack. Something really cool about Blizzard's games is that if you listen very closely to the music, it's like reminiscent of sort of the atmosphere and the races of which you play. So I can imagine the Starcraft, or the soundtrack for Legacy of the Void, which is Protoss oriented, is going to be very kind of sci-fi and epic in scale, so look for that. Also, it does have My Life for Ire, which is a traditional Blizzard classic from previous games, and that's going to be really cool. Moving on, we have a behind-the-scenes Blu-ray/DVD combo that has almost an hour and a half of behind-the-scenes footage on how the game was created, from the assets to all of the kind of like art and the design and all of that stuff. Starcraft is, it's wrapping up. We've kind of been in this universe for a long time, so I imagine there's gonna be some really cool stuff about how the game kind of came to fruition in this thing. Now, the centerpiece of this is this kind of big book. It's called the Field Manual. So let's go ahead and flip through this. You can see that there's a lot of really cool stuff in here already. I just flipped open to a random page in here, and this is the Zerg Queen, which is kind of like the base controlling unit that the Zerg have. If you want to flip over here, you got more like spine crawlers, more Zerg stuff, but you can see like it's got a lot of information. It's kind of pointing out really interesting things about the design of these units, and it features a lot of really cool artwork. This is really, really awesome, and the book itself is actually really thick. You can see it's not like a small thing, pretty big. And on the back, it's got this really cool sort of like, I forget what, the Infinity Man, is that what this thing is called? But except it's designed like a Terran unit, a Terran Marine, so that's awesome. Lastly, not included in the physical Collector's Edition, but included in the Collector's Edition nonetheless, is the digital in-game content, which is really, really cool. You get 5 different pieces of exclusive digital in-game content. The first one being the Starcraft 2 Purifier unit skin, which allows you to kind of get a new portrait and a skin for the model for the Purifier unit in-game, which is a new Protoss unit. That's cool. If you're a World of Warcraft fan, you get a neat little pet Archon that follows you around. Pets don't do anything, they're purely cosmetic, but they're really, really loyal and super awesome, so you get one of those. You also get a Diablo 3 probe pet and a Protoss transmog. So Diablo 3 players know transmogrification is one of the features in there that allows you to change gear you have to look like other gear you've already discovered. This is an awesome armor set that makes you look like a Protoss sort of Templar, which is going to be really, really cool. The fourth thing you get is a Hearthstone Protoss themed card pack, so Hearthstone players can change the backs of their cards, and you and your opponents get to see a cool new Protoss sort of theme there for that deck. Again, purely cosmetic. And the last thing you get is a Heroes of the Storm Void Speeder mount, which is really, really cool. So that's the in-game exclusive content that you get that's not really in the actual edition, but there are codes for that as well. But yeah, so that's what's coming in the Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void Collector's Edition. This is $79.99 on Amazon. I do believe they're getting very close to selling out, so you may want to go pick one up real quick before you have to go buy one for like 250 bucks on eBay. So if you are interested in StarCraft or anything RTSs, you are already in the right place, right here on IGN.